live? We're live. Hey everyone. Sadie, what are you doing?
Let's see if I can find it.
Hi guys. Okay. A few technical difficulties, but I think everything's good, right? Are we here?
Yep, we're here.
Okay.
Danielle, you never put the camera the way I like it.
Debbie's adjusting the camera.
Well, they can't see the tabletop very well.
Just, yeah, go down a little. There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Well, that's gonna chop our heads off, I think, but.
Not if we stay seated.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi!
It's been one of those, you gotta turn off your thing. Yeah.
Is that me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was you.
No. It's been one of those mornings where everything is just haywire. Okay, I'm gonna give my disclaimer and snap myself into a better mood. I'm in one of those moods.
Oh my gosh, it is so stormy here right now. Everything is blowing like 50 miles an hour outside.
Here's my disclaimer. We are going live every day during we're calling it the Craftastrophe. To connect with all of you who are stuck at home. This is not my regularly scheduled content. I am still putting out my edited content. There is a video coming soon. And if you don't like live videos, just skip this and wait for the regular videos. This is not any kind of replacement for those. And if you don't like us saying hello to everybody, fast forward 5 minutes. We say hello to everybody in the first few minutes because we want to connect with you. So there's my disclaimer. How is everyone doing? There's Nancy Guerrero, Sandy Knopf. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Are you starting from the top?
I'm just starting from where this is scrolling by.
Okay.
Patricia Kell, Brenda Carter, Judith Coe, Cherry Sheets, Janet from Another Planet, Stacy Hartman, Vintage Sin is here, Sarah Pearson, Jan Worley, Sugar Spindles, Joey Fletcher from Arkansas, Debi Jurgen from Chicago, Renee Goebel, Renee from Nebraska, Melissa, there's Melissa Robinson, thank you. Oh, Melissa says nice dress. I'm wearing a dress that just came in from our website. It's got this, I love it when the dresses have this like ruching right here.
Yeah.
Because it makes you look smaller than you actually are.
It's super cute. And that shibori dress that she wore the other day, she sold out of it before I could get one. I'm so mad. She's going to have to re-inventory that dress.
Well, that dress, like, I have it priced at $30 because I got it at a really good price.
I think.
36, yeah. It's an Anthropologie quality dress. It's all cotton. It's woven. And really, like, that's something I would pay, like, $100 to $78 for.
The fabric was amazing.
Yeah,
I wanted
so we
one.
did order 12 more of those. So 4 more in every size. They should be here in about a week. I went ahead and put them up on the website, but just know that if you order it, it's going to be probably 10 days before you get it.
Okay.
But I reordered it that day because we sold out in a day, and I kept one for myself.
Yeah. But that dress is really cute too. All the clothes that she's getting in, like I have a whole new wardrobe in front of me.
Jackie S says, boring weekend without you girls.
Oh,
You know what?
thank you.
I was just telling my sister that I feel like I wake up in the morning and all of a sudden the sun is setting. I'm like, it's over already? Like I am just like a hamster in a wheel. And then pretty soon the day is over and I've never even gone outside. And I'm struggling with that a little bit. I'm grateful for all the work. Like I'm hustling harder than I ever have.
Yeah.
And thank goodness the business is still coming in.
We're very, very grateful.
It's a crazy, crazy feeling. And
it is. I think there's a lot of us out there that are feeling like hamsters in a wheel, especially not getting the sunshine that we're used to, but outdoors. But
yeah, Janet from Another Planet says, Danielle, I have enjoyed watching your daughter's videos. Can't wait for more. She's been working for me for a while. She does my Instagram page for me and my Pinterest social media. but I just hired her, thanks to all of you placing orders. She is now helping with the shipping because we needed a third person.
But she will still make her videos. She's still doing that, but she needed to earn income now. So Debbie hired her. So yay.
She's at the store right now with Melissa. They're both wearing masks, and as soon as you get off of here with us at 3:30, they will be live on our Facebook page, just showing you all the boxes, what's going on, holding up stuff from the store that's on the website. So if you want a better look at it, they can answer questions. And Melissa is currently taking pictures of all the things that we haven't put on the website because they're one of a kind, or we only have one or two of them. So
Ellie is saying hi to everybody under Melissa's phone. She just said, hi, it's Ellie.
she's so stinking cute. And that girl works harder than Danielle and I put together.
She is a type A personality. Hi, baby.
Yeah. And she just made all the candles. We're getting ready to put the new candles up. I ordered the labels.
Oh, these are awesome. There's new candles coming in DIY paint colors.
So this is a prototype. We have like 11 of our colors in DIY candles. These I just printed off my computer, but we have the actual labels coming, and as soon as they're here, we will stick them on all the candles and list them on the website. But like, for example, this is cake batter, and it smells like cake. Oh my gosh, smells so good. It's soy, it's a blend of natural scents and essential oils.
And soy
Ellie
wax.
makes them. She is a perfectionist at these. They're so good, and we cannot wait. We cannot wait.
We cannot wait. They're gonna come in all the DIY colors, and they'll be available soon. But so if there's anything that you see that we're working on or that you wanna purchase, and keep Ellie and everybody else employed, Melissa, Stephanie, go to DIYagogo.com, and every project we work on. What?
Ampersand Unique Gift says we need smell-o-vision. And Kathy Blakely says, turning tumblers for days. One idea became 40 tumblers. I'm beat. What are tumblers? Critical care, in between critical care transports. So it sounds like she's taking care of people who are ill, and then tumblers. What are tumblers? Like, I have a feeling
Kathy
she's
Blakely, what are tumblers?
Are you from the UK? Is that a fancy word for like drinking glass or something?
It sounds medical.
The British people have fancy words for things.
Yeah, it sounds like a medical issue.
Yes, Darcy says now my candles will match my decor.
Yes.
That's the whole point. Jenna Stone is making masks while she's watching us. Okay, Danielle, so this is what we have today.
Dina's on here. Hi. Hi, Alta. Hi, Dina.
Hi, Alta. What does Alta think about us? Does she like it that we're working together, or does she think we fight too much? She's your mother-in-law.
I think Alta said that she thinks we're the sisterly version of Zeb and Jamie. That the banter is good and it's entertaining, so I hope so. I hope I guessed that right.
Okay, so tumblers are mugs, coffee mugs with resin. Okay, see, I knew. Are you from the UK? Because I have a feeling that tumblers are like a UK word for mugs. And Jillian Crown is also making masks.
Awesome.
People decorate coffee mugs. I did not know. Maybe I should get some and we could do that too. So these buckets are heavy duty, like zinc type buckets. They're
Galvanized.
thicker, and they have a little chalkboard panel, and I thought these would be really cute to fill with a roll of toilet paper and maybe some Clorox wipes, I don't know, a mask. And
the 2020 COVID-19 version of Easter baskets or Easter buckets.
Yeah, and maybe some stevia sweetened Peeps. And take it to a friend or a neighbor, you know, like do the doorbell dash where you just leave it on their doorbell, ring the doorbell and run kind of thing.
Yep.
And
just whatever your version of Easter baskets are, you could fill it with love and goodies and essentials.
I love giving baskets that you can use all year. Like we have these, and we have these down here I showed these on Friday. These are only $12. They're plastic, so you can wipe them down and clean them, and like we have them filled with stuff. But this would be a great Easter basket as well because you can take it to the beach or the market. They come in 3 colors, and
That's
they're only
cute
$12.
ribbon. Do you have that ribbon on
We
it?
do. It says Happy Camper, Sweet Camper.
See, there's so many options.
Okay, Danielle, so how are you gonna decorate your bucket, your basket?
Well, I was thinking of doing some more transfers because I really like the transfers. So I'm gonna do the transfers, and I think I'm gonna like have it kind of go over the chalkboard a little and onto the galvanized steel, and then you know, make this so that you can write on it and reuse it. Like I might put the person's name on it in chalk, but then they can erase it and reuse it for something else.
Yeah, it's the perfect re-gift situation.
Yeah.
They
So,
just erase their name and put somebody else's name.
So I am going to, I'm going to put your website on here in case anybody wants to go there and look for buckets.
You know what? I washed all of our brushes.
You did.
I did.
She cleaned house, everybody. DIYagogo.com. That way you guys can look there for ribbon, buckets, anything that you think might fill the Easter bucket.
I'm using mint
Yeah.
chip.
Are you painting your whole bucket?
Yeah, I kind of think I should. Are you not gonna paint again?
I'm gonna do transfers. I like the steel, but I'm gonna, I don't know. I'm gonna do the transfers.
You know, it reminds me of the time that Dad sent me a picture of his nightstands that he painted for his bedroom. He got these nightstands on Craigslist. And then he sends me this text. And he's like, look at my new nightstands. I painted them white to go with my headboard. And I'm like, Dad, where'd you get the paint? Because he lives an hour away. And he goes, oh, I just went to Home Depot.
And
And I'm like, Dad, I sell the best paint in the world. Well, I didn't want to wait. So
well, that's like, I mean, this
that's
is the
just
same.
so freaking rude.
This is the same dad, our dad, who will use a Flowbee to cut his hair. And I'm like, Dad, I'm a hairdresser. Let me cut your hair. And he's like, I don't want to wait. I don't want to drive an hour to get a haircut. A Flowbee, guys. Do you guys know what a Flowbee is?
I know, but I have, like, a lot of dads have daughters who are hairdressers. How many dads have a daughter who has their own paint line, and the paint happens to be the best paint in the world? And I'm, like, constantly online showing how good it is, and my own dad just uses Home Depot paint. It makes me look like, you know, like a preacher who has a wild child who's out drinking or something.
Okay, I'm trying to find transfers that are floral. Where have you kept? Where have you hid them?
They're all in that tube. They're here.
Oh, okay.
And then we have some ferns over here.
Okay.
Grambo says, I'm waiting outside Joann's for a curbside order of fabric to make masks. Okay, so I want to know, why is Joann's considered essential business and they can still be open?
Yeah.
What is it about Joann's that's essential? Because I'm figuring if it's, you know, if craft stores are considered essential business, then not that I would want to be open right now, but like, why couldn't my store be open?
Well, you're considered retail, but
Well, Joann's Fabrics is retail.
yeah, but I don't know why they are considered essential.
Does anyone know? Because I think Michael's is also open.
Well, maybe they're closed, but they're only doing curbside.
Yeah, but I thought you couldn't even do curbside unless you're essential.
I don't know.
Grambo, what's the story? Let me know. Somebody tell me. Crafting is mental therapy. I'm not arguing with it, but I just want to know why.
Well, yeah, legally or technically.
Yeah, because most of my retailers have been told to shut down, even curbside, I think. I don't know, maybe we still can do curbside. If anyone knows, speak, let us know. Michael's is closed in Washington. Depends on the state. Package stores are essential. Package stores, yeah, like UPS and FedEx. But Joann's isn't a package store. Joann's a craft store. They shut Hobby Lobby down in Texas. Stacy says antique stores is mental therapy. I agree. I mean, you know, of course, I think that we should do whatever we need to do to stay safe, but I'm just curious about why Joann's is open. Maybe it's just the state. Bramble says, I'm in Modesto, so she's in California, and she doesn't know, but people are going in one at a time.
Wow.
No liquor stores in Connecticut, we call them package stores. You call liquor stores package stores? I never heard of that. So what'd you do this weekend, Danielle?
I worked on the computer.
Did you take any trips? Did you go on any adventures?
I worked on YouTube videos, not my own, but
DIY a Go-Go channel?
yeah, the DIY a Go-Go channel.
Did you guys see the new video we posted this morning? Becca of Miller's Crossing shows how to paint a floor. She has a big blank cement floor in her store and she made it look like an area rug. It's so cool. You definitely want to check that out.
Yeah, that was a really cool video. All of them have been really good. I mean, great ideas. Amazing ideas.
Oh, I love the videos. So are you working on a new video too?
Well, some of you have asked for a how to trim your own bangs video. So I'm working on that one. Maybe I'll post that one in the next gap that we have.
The next gap?
Yeah, we have a small gap.
I think the whole world is in one big giant gap.
I just mean on the queue in the
in the
queue.
schedule.
I have a gap in the queue.
Oh, gotcha.
So
Mint chip. It's now mint chip. I like it. They're excited. They say, yay, Danielle. Been watching lots of videos. She just brought it out to me. Sorry, I didn't ask why they're open. She was rushed. I'm sure they are. Michael's and Joann's and some other stores in Connecticut are open for curbside pickup. Cobweb and Bristles is here. She says, cute buckets. Thank you, Cobweb. Hi from South Illinois, Peggy Norton. ADR says, yes, in Connecticut, booze is being sold by the curbside pickup. How can booze be considered essential?
I don't know.
What, like, if you need, when would you need booze as an essential thing? Like when you're trying to blast out a sore throat?
Yeah.
Hello from Orlando, says Lisa Trail. We have a drive-through for margaritas.
What?
When you're bored. Wow.
Okay.
Lola Wood says she loves the antique mirror tutorial, just gorgeous. Yes, that's from Debi Frimmer of Elsie Lane Boutique. That was a wonderful video. So many really good videos on there. I'm so excited, and so many more coming up. You guys, if you haven't subscribed, you definitely will want to. And Lisa Homer just ordered her first can of DIY paint, Old 57. And Patricia Kell says, if I'm stuck at home, there better be wine. Let's see. Where do I go to see Gavin's posts, says Jana? You go to our Facebook group. Debi's Design Diary Creative Relief. The restaurants in San Diego are delivering alcohol to your house.
What? Are they really?
Yeah.
Gosh.
All right. What they really need to be delivering is steak. Everybody needs a ribeye.
I agree.
That's good protein, and it helps put you in a better mood, in my opinion. You know that keto has been known to help with anxiety and stress and depression. I feel way happier since I've been keto.
I do too. Way more like sustained, you know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. People only knew. It's very effective. And long lasting. Alright, I'm gonna hit this with the hair dryer.
okay, I'm working on my bird.
Squirrel Girl says, a good steak always puts me in a better mood. Me too. Me too. I need another ribeye. I think I will,
I like filet mignon.
Why don't you like the ribeyes?
I don't know, the filet is such a juicy, like, tender piece of meat, and I don't like all the, I guess, I know fat is really important, but I don't like chewing on it. So I just prefer the filet mignon. I'll show this to you guys as soon as I get the bird off of here. I'm doing the bird over like bumpy areas, so I'll show you here. Okay, so what I did was I did the bird transfer kind of halfway over the chalk part, and it had a little bit of a lip, and then it also kind of went on the side of the bucket, so I had to be really careful not to rip it. But I just cut the bird out. Now I'm going to do the flowers and the plants around the rest. You guys like it? Yay, they like it. Look, I got a bird on so far.
Oh, that's so cute.
Isn't that cute?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I am going to big top this so that I can put transfer on. Kimberly Drydall says it makes sense that Joann's is open because of the fabric needed. They make masks. However, I don't know why they're open besides that. Joann's Poway is open. Maybe they did. Maybe they think that, I could see why that would be. I'm not begrudging them. I'm just saying, explain, Ricky.
Yeah. Yeah, just so that you can kind of understand.
Yeah. Like honestly, right now, if they said we could be open, I probably would not. I would probably, like when they do give us the green light, I'm gonna transition to curbside and watch the news carefully before I fully open, because it's not just me, it's my employees, Melissa and
Well,
Stephanie,
all of us, yeah.
all of us.
If
like,
they told me I could go back to work right now, I don't think I would. I want to make sure that
like how do you even know?
Yeah. I want to make sure I don't get sick. And I want to make sure I don't make others sick.
Yeah. Okay, I'm applying the liquid patina instead of big top. It has a matte finish. But before you put a transfer on over paint, it's a good idea to put down a sealer first. so it helps it adhere better. Danielle just went ahead and put it on because
I didn't want to
didn't
paint. But I gotta say, like, I really like the transfers. They're fairly easy for somebody that's not a crafter, and they make things look beautiful.
Yeah, I think you're a crafter now. I think you've graduated and you can call yourself a crafter. Maybe I'll make you a crafter award, a trophy.
Stacy says you are a crafter.
All right, now that needs to dry. Sandra H says her sister lives in Ramona.
Ramona's nearby. Well, I shouldn't say it's nearby, but it's close.
And someone is saying, JC is saying, Danielle, cute, how about a B? The Magnet Maiden, yes, Danielle has definitely done enough crafts to be considered a certified crafter.
All right.
I know, I feel like you need like a, like some kind of patch.
So, since my daughter's watching, Ellie, why did you tell Debbie that I said that I secretly enjoyed crafting? Why'd you tell her that? I didn't say that. Yes, you do. Are you just speaking for me? Melissa, we all know it. I've been enjoying this time with Debbie. I see her more now than I did before. And it's in doses. I can just come over here, do a quick little craft, and then leave. And you know what? It's kind of like being, well, I'm not a grandma yet, but it's kind of like those of you who are grandmas and you say it's all the fun of having kids, but then you get to leave after you give them the sugar, right? I feel like I get to come over here and do all the crafting with my sister.
You always leave the mess.
And then I just get to leave because I don't have, part of crafting, part of the thing I don't like about crafting is the mess. And I just come over here and I craft, and then I go home to my clean and organized house.
Yes, she leaves the brushes on the counter to dry
I do
out.
not. I put the brushes in water, I clean up after myself,
No, she
and
doesn't.
when I get here every day to go live, I clean up. I make it look good.
No, she doesn't.
I help a little. I don't do it all, but I help a little.
There's always your wadded up paper towels over there.
Because your
Your
trash
dried
can is
up
hard
brushes.
to get to.
I need some flowers now. And you have them out here just waiting to roll up on themselves. Danielle, remember what I told you about being careful, otherwise
No, I did it right, and I had them all rolled up right.
No, you don't.
I did. I rolled it up with the white piece of paper.
It's a disaster waiting to happen. They're gonna stick to themselves at any minute. Dang it! It has to go on this side. You have it on the opposite side. Yes, turn it around. The other way. Other end. Other end. You wanna throw $30 away in 5 minutes?
Debbie, stop yelling at me. I thought I did it right. There. See? She's already being bossy.
Because I don't like to waste money.
I tried. I was intentional about doing it the right way. It's not like I just walked away and neglected the rule. I just didn't do it the way that it was supposed to be done, but I thought I did.
You're gonna tell that to a police officer when he pulls you over for speeding?
Oh my gosh, speeding would be deliberate.
I tried. I thought that 75 was the proper speed in this zone.
There she goes.
Man, the wind is crazy.
I think we're officially like Deb and Jamie now.
I think they're actually nicer to each other than we are.
What did I miss?
I also don't like to keep them in big sheets like that, like when you start cutting into them, because it just makes it easier to,
Yeah.
for them to stick.
Well, I like cutting them. I think that
Yeah,
cutting them
they're
is
more manageable in smaller pieces.
way more manageable.
Oh.
Okay.
Jamin is asking how would I describe my design style? I guess boho. How would you describe it, Danielle? I like
Beachy boho.
like if a mermaid in Mexico decided to decorate in a bohemian style, just kind of beachy, but with a Mexican vibe and a boho vibe. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
But I like whatever I see that I like, I do it. Like I really like the industrial style, and I love chippy old furniture, so I just kind of make it work eclectically. And I think that you just need to trust your own taste. Trust that it will come together. And
Yeah.
everybody has a style, but I don't think a lot of people really trust what they're instinctively drawn to. I think that naturally we're drawn to colors that look good on us, and that you should also surround yourself in your home with the colors that you wear, because those colors make you feel good. Like Mom loved every shade of white, cream, tan, and beige, and she dressed in those colors, and she decorated her house in those colors, but that was totally her, and that's beautiful. You know, I would never feel happy in a house that was all white, cream, tan, beige, brown, but I think it's beautiful. Just for me, I would,
Yeah.
you know, if I decorated my house that way, I'd be like, oh, this is pretty, and then I'd be like, I need color.
Yeah.
So you just have to kind of go with what you love, but it made Mom super happy.
Yeah.
And you obviously love orange, green, yellow.
Yeah, I love color, you know, in my house, and I typically do wear clothing that is more like earth tones and jewel tones. I have a harder time wearing really bright, you know, colors, but I'll put other colors as decor in my home. I was a little bit more like Mom in the beginning.
Jasmine says, I have multiple styles and I'm trying to bring them all together. Farmhouse, boho, rustic, industrial, some mid-century. I'm all over the place, learning how to blend it all together. I think you can totally blend all those things together. I like mid-century too. I wouldn't like a house that was completely mid-century, but I love some of that furniture, and
I love farmhouse, but not for everything.
Yeah, I like the farmhouse too, but I don't want a whole full-on farmhouse style. But I really like to see homes that are a blend of things and hybrids of things. And that's how you make your own style
Infusions.
unique. Yeah.
Boho beachy fusion.
Yeah, it's kind of like those rare combinations, like when they started putting salt and caramel together, you're like, ooh, this is good.
Yeah.
Same with
yeah.
decor.
And foods and stuff like that.
What have you got on your bucket there?
Well, I'm trying to fit the last of it.
Tomorrow I want to do the hats. So if you guys have a baseball cap or some kind of hat that you want to decorate tomorrow, go check out your closet and see if you have any hats that need some love. Because we've got some cute caps. I'll hold them up. Don't we have one of them here? Yeah. Where'd it go?
Oh yeah.
Where'd it go?
Let's see, what did I do with? Well, I never saw it this today.
Here. We're adding a bunch of these in different colors to the website, and they're like a brushed canvas. And I was thinking they would be really cute with stamps or patches, paint, stenciled. So bust out your hats for tomorrow. We're gonna have a hat party.
That'll be fun.
Katarina says, I love a minimal, earthy, rustic style, but I've always had strong gypsy flair when it comes to decor. Happily, jewel and earth tones go well together. Yes. Lisa says I'll have to wash mine first.
The hats, yeah.
Can stencils work on cloth? Yes. Yes, they can. Lisa loves that kind of hat. Debi's design look is called Debi's Creative Mind. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on up in there. That's for sure.
So what did you guys do over the weekend?
I'm sure some of them went on vacations, and baseball games, and concerts.
We can't even go to the beach here. Like, if we'll get a ticket if we're on the beach.
Is that true? I thought Bobby was
Yes.
walking on the beach.
Well, I think if you're alone walking, you're okay. But if you are sitting,
You can't
Or-
sit?
and you can't even surf. There's been surfers that have been surfing alone, and they have been getting in trouble. I don't understand
Why?
it. I don't understand it.
Why would you get in trouble for being in the water by yourself?
I don't know.
Maybe because our beaches can get really crowded with surfers and they don't
Or
want.
lifeguards, that it puts a lifeguard at risk if something were to happen to you. I don't know.
That's
But I would
crazy.
think you could at least, as long as you're moving and you're alone on the beach, like walking, I think that's okay. But if you're two or more on the beach walking, that's not okay. I don't know.
Wow. I mean, I see people walking their dogs up and down the street all day long.
Well, yeah, and riding bikes and walking, in the neighborhood, like I don't know, if you can walk in your neighborhood, why can't you walk on the beach? That doesn't make sense to me, but.
What happened to the other two ladies that used to come out with Dell? Are you saying me, Debi? Are you talking about Stephanie and Melissa?
Oh, yeah, probably.
So Stephanie and Melissa are working separately because
Because of the order.
Yeah, our store is closed, and normally they manage my store, but because the store is closed, we are shipping things out, and we've been really busy packing boxes. But to keep them safe, Melissa works a shift, and then Stephanie works the next day, and they alternate days. And thankfully, their hours have stayed the same, but they're not working together for safety reasons. which is sad because I miss working with them. But hopefully we'll get back to that. Not a Bofo fan, was more shabby chic, transitioning now. I missed that. Sometimes the comments just disappear in the middle of me reading them. They closed our state parks here in Ohio. Can't even go on a beautiful hike. Too many people were going, says Stacy. Vintage Sin says, you cannot be on the beach walking. You cannot be on the beach. Not at all.
Wow.
Bobby's been walking on the beach.
By himself?
Yeah.
Well, maybe he's getting away with it.
But he says he's been seeing groups of people.
Yeah. But a lot of people are getting tickets and being arrested, like that stand-up paddler that got arrested.
Kimberly Drydahl says 22 people got arrested this weekend in Encinitas just watching the sunset. It was in the news, national news.
Guy, just
Wow.
watching the sunset. I mean, I can understand if they're in a big gathering, but if you're just trying to walk to the beach to watch the sunset all by yourself, and you stay within that 6 feet of distance, like, why?
That seems a little insane to me. I don't know. That kind of stuff, to me, that's more scary than the virus itself. I don't want to get political, but that freaks me out more than the virus, that they can arrest people for watching the sunset.
The control.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll give you an update on this. I put the birds and the flowers, and I just kind of cut them out and randomly put them in different places. I'm gonna find a butterfly or a bumblebee or something to put there. And what do you think? I like this. Is there a butterfly in that one?
There's butterflies over here on the separate transfer sheet.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I need a little butterfly. This one. Oh, maybe the dragonfly. I'll do a dragonfly.
Oh, so I misunderstood. She said they got tickets, not arrested. That was my mistake. Sorry, you did say tickets. But even so, a ticket.
Yeah.
Sandra says we live on acreage so we can walk our own property. Yeah, I can see the sunset from here, which is awesome.
Yeah, I can see the sunset from my house. So
But
that's
still, it's just,
yeah.
it's just, I am very blessed, unique.
There. I put a dragonfly.
That is so pretty, Danielle.
See, I like this project. This was fun. IOD transfers are so easy.
You like the other projects too.
Which IOD package was that one? That one was fun.
Botanist Journal.
Botanist Journal. Okay, I'll read a little bit while you work on your transfers. So, yeah, it's raining here. Hi, Shelley. She said, I have shortened the amount of neighborhoods I cover with my doggie. He isn't happy about it. I know, I've been putting my dog on my treadmill.
Are you kidding me?
I tell her, well, because it's raining and we can't get outside, and like, so I get her on the treadmill and I put a treat in the front dangling, and she runs on the treadmill for like, I make her run about half a mile.
She does it? How long does it take her?
She does a really good job, and Ellie has seen me, she's helped me, and she won't do it with me, like there's not room enough for both of us. I tried to get her to do it with me, and she gets too like claustrophobic. So I do it first while she sits and watches me, and then I get her on, and I just tell her, you know, get up, and she gets on, and I go slow, and then I go a little faster, a little faster, a little faster, and I get it to the point where she's comfortable, and we do it for about a half a mile. And I'm like, okay, she got her exercise.
When I had Bailey, my golden retriever, I lived in this loft apartment. And as soon as you walked in the front door, you immediately walked up these stairs. There was no other place to go but upstairs. And then there was this big long railing that ran the length of my apartment space. And it was there to prevent the drop off, so you wouldn't fall to where the stairwell was. And I would be too lazy to walk my dog some nights. I'd be watching TV. And so I would take the tennis ball and I would roll it off the ledge, and it would bounce all the way down the stairs, and then Bailey would run down and get it and bring it back up, and I would just keep throwing it, and he would go up and down the stairs until he finally would be like, all right, like I would keep doing it until he had had enough.
Oh, that's funny.
And that was a really great way to exercise him.
Well, it really is, because our dogs need to exercise, and so do we.
I did take him for walks, but on some night, like on nights where it was raining, or I was just didn't want to go out on a walk, or we had already been, because he was notorious for, like, I'd take him out on a walk and then he would pretend like he had to go to the bathroom because we didn't have a yard, so he would come over and whine, and then we'd go out and he's just like, Trick, I just wanted to go for a walk. And I'm like, we just did. So I would throw that ball, and that would make him happy.
Yeah.
He was a super high energy dog.
Yeah, the retrievers are very high energy, and my Sadie is half golden retriever and half mini Australian shepherd. So she's 8 and she's finally slowing down a little bit. But boy, when she was a puppy, she needed to be racing all over the place before she got tired. That's beautiful.
Still need a little more.
I love it.
See how, like, this was the top of the transfer that didn't fit, and I'm just gonna patch it in down here like that. Like, you can kind of customize them and layer them.
So then, because I didn't paint my steel, my bucket, do you think I need to put a big top over it?
Yeah, you will want to seal it, but don't seal the chalkboard or you won't be able to write on it.
Oh, okay. So just seal the transfers.
Yeah, you need to
Okay.
put, here.
But is it okay to get the big top on the steel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Will this be writable, or do I need to put your chalk paint on it?
No, it should be writable. I've got chalk over here if you want to try.
Yeah.
It's in my little boxes.
Our little boxes.
in for the rest of the week.
Running on your hamster wheel.
Along with Sadie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you,
When it's
Lisa.
sunny, I'll go lay out in the yard and get a little vitamin D. But it hasn't been sunny lately.
I think I will give this to my neighbors for Easter.
Oh, that's a great idea.
My neighbors are so awesome. They're my landlords, so I live in like a granny flat on their property. And the place I lived before I moved here was a block away from here, and my landlord was super antisocial, and like in her Craigslist ad, she said, looking for extremely quiet person, no guests, only one person. And the rent was really low because of that. Like, she just didn't want anyone to have any visitors. And at the time, I needed a very low rent. My financial situation was very different. And even with the super low, unheard of rent, I was worried that I wouldn't be able to make it. But my mom was sick, and I was mostly taking care of her. And then she passed away while I was living there, so I didn't really care about visitors. I just was like in mourning. And then when I started to feel better, she would make comments to me, like I would walk up this long driveway, because I had to like hike in to where I live, because I wasn't allowed to park in this mile-long driveway that she owned. And she would, if I was on my cell phone, she would tell me that I shouldn't be talking on my cell phone outside. And so it just got to the point where, and then I went 2 weeks without hot water, and then I found this place. And then these landlords are the polar opposite, like super social, and they'll have community barbecues and potlucks, and they just love people and will invite the whole neighborhood. And usually they have a big Easter egg hunt every year for all the kids. And so I know that, you know, their life has changed and that they really enjoy their community. So I think I'm going to fill this with Kelly. She loves my paint. So
They're probably watching you right now.
Oh, well, then I shouldn't say what I'm going to put in here, but I'm going to just give them a little basket of goodies.
Yeah, I heard him say the other day that he watches you.
Yeah.
So
I made one video where I spilled a container of paint on accident. I was like trying to juggle all these jars of paint, and one just splattered all over the floor. And he was having a community party at his house, and he's like, "Oh, Debbie makes YouTube videos. Let's watch one." And he pulls it up on his big screen. And there I am, and he picks the one where the paint just spills, and he's like, "Whoa!" Because he's like, he takes pride in his property and everything he does. And
she's like, "I cleaned it up."
I did. I cleaned it up immediately.
She's like, "It's okay, don't panic."
Like the floors in here are reclaimed, recycled wood from Washington. You know, he puts a lot of personal love into this apartment and his own home. And so I'm like, man, out of all the 200 videos he picked to play, he picks the one where I spill paint on his phone.
But she cleaned it up really fast and really good. And it's not, I mean, it's healthy paint. Yeah. So it's easy to clean up.
It totally came up. Like, that was I turned off the camera and immediately cleaned up every single drop, and it's all clean. But it was just kind of like, oh man. Okay, what else? I feel like I need another color besides lavender on here.
Oh, wait. Oh, he is watching right now.
He is? Did he say something?
He's on here. He says, "Hi, ladies. Love watching both of you from next door." We just got through talking about you.
He says he watches. I guess he had to. Yeah. It's all clean, Michael.
It's all clean. So now you know you have an Easter basket coming, and you know what it looks like. That's funny. And you've even gotten Kelly painting now.
Kelly's a really good painter. She painted a table that has the copper legs.
You'll have to get her to make a video and post it on your channel. That would be awesome.
I know. Well, they were saying that they have a project that they're working on, and if I wanted to turn that into a video, that I could.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And have her be in it.
Yeah. Ask if they want to be in it. Okay.
Wow.
Nancy cleaned her refrigerator for 3 hours. Well, at least you're being productive, Nancy. I have my moments too. I really, like, the hardest thing is I miss my dad.
I know.
And I miss the fact that we couldn't go to McKinney and connect with everyone, you know, and you know, I try and keep the bigger picture in mind, and that it's, you know, it's important, but I have my moments where it's just lonely,
Yeah.
you know. Thank God you live so close, and thank God I have all of you. Like,
I know. The internet definitely makes us feel like we're connecting with the outside world on many levels. I do Zoom calls with my Bible study girls, and you know, I called Dad last night and this morning, and you know, at least we can still talk.
Yeah.
And connect. But I can't imagine if the internet shut down. Ugh, wouldn't that be horrible?
Don't even say it. Have you seen that crazy? Okay, I think we have a troll. Goodbye.
Did you do something about it? Okay.
Vintage Sin. She's here. Keep an eye out for the troll situation.
Yeah, I think Cobwebs is here too, so she can take it.
He was quick though, man.
Yeah, some of them are. So yeah, so what are we gonna do for Easter? Are we gonna just, I mean, you and I can see each other, so maybe I'll make some steak.
Yeah, we could make some steak, and maybe we could go live for just a minute, like saying hi, like maybe not do a craft, but say hi to everybody.
Just say Happy Easter to everyone.
I wanted to do some egg decorating, but I couldn't find any eggs that I liked. They were all really small, all the craft eggs. Because I think you can do some really fun things with DIY paint. I mean, maybe I'll have to actually use real eggs.
Well, maybe we'll do that Friday right before Easter or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we would normally have Dad come over and we would have a family get together, but we're gonna have to improvise with just you and I, and maybe the girls, my daughters, depending on how they've been quarantining themselves really, really well, so I feel like they can, you know, come over and say hi here and there, but I have to be very careful too.
Yeah.
And I just make everybody wear a mask.
I wore my mask out for the first time since all of this, and it makes you hot.
I know, you're breathing, and and all my glasses would steam up.
Yeah.
But I will say it was really nice having that mask. Like I
Yeah.
felt better having it.
I wore it to the post office.
Yeah, I did too. And it matched my outfit.
Yeah.
It was turquoise. Well, I think I covered all my. What was that?
I think it's the wind. Lava, that's crazy. I don't even want to repeat what she said. I mean, it wasn't inappropriate, but I just don't want to say it. I haven't been outside since the situation started. Too busy watching your channel and others you recommend. Well, that's awesome. Like, not even to empty the trash. Like, to me, emptying the trash or going to change my laundry out is like a big, exciting event now.
I know.
I'm like, woohoo! Adventure time.
So I just sealed all my transfers with Big Top, and I wrote on my bucket, sing, because singing is good for the soul.
It is good for the soul.
I've been playing a lot of worship music in my house. I turn the news off, and I turn on my worship music, and I just sing all my praise songs, and I feel like that lifts up my spirits, keeps my focus, my attention on God instead of my quarantine.
Yeah.
Okay, so my basket's all done, just in time, 3 o'clock.
I'm almost done. Let me finish mine here.
Okay, so let me read comments. I paint Goodson Vintage Treasures. I painted today on DIY paint, and it was so peaceful. Yes.
Oh, yeah, Kathy has a show on our DIY paint page on Facebook, and she has some really fun projects, some that we should try. Some really beautiful things that just blow me away. So if you guys have not seen any of her shows on our DIY, it's DIY paint on Facebook,
Yeah.
go check it out.
Elaine Yvette, what is your favorite praise song? Right now, my favorite artist is Lauren Daigle. All of her songs are so appropriate for
the Peace Be Still song.
Yeah, and the other one, There Isn't Any Fear Here. I don't know if that's the title, but oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's a great way to start the day. It helps me just focus on what's positive and puts me in a good frame of mind. It's really, really, really good. Like, just to start your day with a sense of peace makes a big difference. I just have it on a playlist, and usually it's the first thing I listen to. Like, I think there's even studies that say the first thing you do in the morning can like shape your whole day.
Kind of sets the tone, yeah.
And I used to go to Orange Theory every morning, and I'm not doing that right now, so that has kind of replaced it a little bit. It's just a good positive frame of mind. Even if you are not, whatever your beliefs may be, it's a really positive song about peace and trust and just framing your day with it's just, there's like this verse that she sings about freeing anxiety. What are the words she says? But it's just, it has a calming effect for sure.
Yeah. So there's Christina on here is asking you if you can tell us what the difference, when to use wax, when to use Big Top, and when to use other sealers.
Okay. So let's see. I think I have all 3 of them right here. This is Big Top. This is, you had the patina.
Here's the patina.
No, that's more Big Top.
What did I do?
Oh, here's the patina.
Oh.
And the wax.
Oh, I did the patina on this. I said I did Big Top, but I did patina. So
So this is wax. It's like a pasty, very soft. So I love wax. To me, that gives you the look, that old vintage look that they used to do back in the day. It just makes it feels like your furniture feels buttery smooth. A lot of people don't think they like wax because they haven't tried ours. A lot of waxes, just like paint, every formula is different. And many waxes have a hazmat warning on the back or a flammable warning, or you open it up and you immediately like smell it and get a headache feeling from using it. Our waxes are all pure, just a blend of beeswaxes and other waxes. I can stick my nose right in it. It
And
never
it's
smells.
so buttery smooth.
I don't wear gloves, and it's really, really soft. Like a lot of waxes are hard, and it just takes a lot of elbow grease to get the wax on your furniture. I can wax a piece really fast. So wax is my personal favorite. Melissa loves Big Top. Big Top is our hardest coat. So if you're doing a tabletop or cabinet doors, Big Top is a really good product to use. It does have a satin finish to it, so it has a shine. Looks different than wax. Wax has more of a matte, buttery finish. And then liquid patina is for the people who like the look of wax, but they don't want to use wax, and they just want to brush it on. It mimics the look of wax. To me, it's a little different. It's not like there's nothing that compares with wax, but it's close. And so I use wax for myself because I love that. The only time I don't use wax is when I want a shiny look, like on that sofa that I painted, or if it's going outside, because wax will melt in the sun.
All right, perfect. So let's see.
Yeah, wax is good. It's good, good, good. Our wax is like literally the best wax ever.
Okay, well.
Yeah, if you
So-
want to get a bucket or the transfers or any of these wax, liquid patina,
Yeah,
you can get it on, well, you go to DIY a Go-Go and you can find
.com.
everything except for the paint, and then there's a button for paint which will take you to our sister website. You can't combine the orders because paint is shipped out of New Mexico and everything else is shipped out of Solana Beach.
But all the crafting supplies and clothing, the dress that Debbie's wearing, jewelry, all the things that you see here are.
Here's the dress. Isn't it cute? I kept my sweater on because you can kind of see my bra strap a little bit, and I felt kind
And
of.
it's cold.
And it's a little
But
cold.
it's super cute. But yeah, I love. How many of these do you have? I hope there's a lot because these make great Easter gifts.
I don't know. Let me check.
And whoops. But you can use anything, and the transfers will go over any galvanized steel bucket. I just love the idea.
Shoot.
And give us a thumbs up if you like us. And we'll be here tomorrow and every day till Friday, 2 o'clock, for more projects. Wonder what we're gonna do tomorrow.
The hats, remember?
Oh yeah,
You
the
guys
hats.
Get your hats ready.
I have to think about what I want to paint on my hat.
Did we not put the buckets up yet?
Yeah, they're up. I saw them earlier.
Well, how come I can't find
They're
them?
under the crafting supply tab.
Well, what are they called? Pails?
Well, I don't know what they're called, but
Yeah, pail. I looked under bucket. There's 8 left.
only 8?
Yeah, so we've sold some already while we're live.
Okay, well, do you have any more to upload?
I think I can order more. A lot of people have asked about the little trucks that we did. I have been trying to order those. I'm not getting any responses to my email or my phone calls. I have a feeling that the
They're
company
shut down.
who makes those is closed right now, but as soon as they're back open for business, we will get more trucks and we will have more truck kits, because those sold out in one day. And I think we only have 2 or 3 VW Bugs left. Those also were big sellouts. And the shibori dress just totally sold.
But you're gonna get more of those.
Yeah, we already have more of those ordered.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay.
anything else before we sign off?
Oh, go to DIY or Debbie's Design Diary Facebook page because Ellie and Melissa are going live in 30 minutes from the store, and you will not want to miss that.
What is it again?
Debbie's Design Diary
Facebook page.
Yeah.
Her Facebook page. Melissa and my daughter Ellie are
Ellie,
going
the
live.
one who makes the music videos, the cutest little girl ever, who makes these candles for us.
Yeah,
So
you
cute.
can see
She's a
her live.
firecracker. Yeah, you'll get to see like what the store looks like right now. It's a freaking mess. It's like you walk in and there are shipping boxes everywhere. Like they are just, the whole store has been taken over by shipping, and that's another reason why like when we do open back up, I don't know what we're gonna do because
You just need a lot of people in there to help you clean and organize.
yeah, but I mean we need more space.
We still
to
need a
operate.
shipping
Like
area.
before we started all of this, you know, we would get like 4 orders a day, 5 orders a day, and now it's like 20 orders a day.
Yeah.
And there's bubble wrap and peanuts, and we're so grateful. Like I'm not complaining, but I'm
Yeah.
like, oh.
We just need a new shipping area. That's all.
Yeah. So,
Vintage Sin. Gavin, Melissa is one of Debbie's. Oh, she's talking to Gavin.
oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Melissa and Ellie are both my employees. Ellie also is my niece.
my daughter.
And your daughter. And Melissa is the manager of my store. Okay, you guys.
All right,
will
we'll see you tomorrow.
Get your hats. Find a hat in your closet and let's doll it up. It will be our Easter bonnets.
Our Easter bonnets. Yay.
Thanks, you guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Love you.